everybody, this is Steve from touringnewengland.org. We're in a very special place, especially in my history, in my life, the old Mountain Park property in Holyoke, Massachusetts. Oh my God, this has such sentimental value and memories for me that I'll never forget. So behind me is the actual, where all the rides were, including the old Mountain Park flyer, and the carousel was here, and so many great memories for me. So as of right now, you can see everything that was at the original park, all the buildings, and everything that was up here is now gone. A lot of the paintballers got up here and made a mess of this area. And I just have so much memories, especially of the old dinosaur den, which I actually got trained to walk inside of it when the lights are off and the ride's operating, so I knew everything inside the ride. Also, my dad worked in the pirates den, and my dad's now passed on. There's very little or very few employees left that still are living in the area. Most of them have passed on, and I believe the owner has passed on himself now. So this property's gone through a lot of changes since then. At one point, the bar in Northampton called the Iron Horse had actual concerts up here, music venues during the summer months. I don't know if that's still happening or not. If somebody can confirm they still are having concerts up here on the property, then please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to find out if they still are. And just so many memories of just one thing I can remember. I will tell you, whenever it rained, the park manager, not the owner, but the manager, I don't remember his name, but he's an older gentleman. He used to tell all the employees to come over to the roller coaster, and we actually had to get up on the roller coaster early in the morning. And actually, when it got to the far end of the track, which would have been way down there by that almost the last telephone pole on the right-hand side, he would ask, we'd all have to, the coaster would kind of get stuck in that one location. And we all would have to get out and push the coaster over the hill and then jump back onto the coaster and let it go through the rest of the ride. And do that a few times until the roller coaster started moving like it was supposed to. It was an older roller coaster, but it still brings back a lot of memories of just a lot of fun and a lot of, especially the ice cream and all the polka bands.
So Steve, was it a wooden roller coaster?
It was a wooden roller coaster.
Old-time one.
Just to let you know too, a lot of the rides, except a lot of the rides that we have at the park, Mountain Park, went to other overseas. And I don't know where they are today. I have to do research on it. But the only really true remaining piece of property, actually a ride that was here at Mountain Park, is the Mountain Park Carousel.
So Steve, maybe we can go find that next.
Oh, I know where it is. You don't have to. But it's actually in Holyoke, Mass, not too far away from where we're currently standing.
So let's go do that right now.
Okay. So this is Holyoke Heritage State Park. And of course, right behind me is the Holyoke Merry-Go-Round, otherwise known as the Mountain Park Merry-Go-Round. So it was moved here just sometime after the park closed in '87 to its current location just behind me. It's actually closed today, but let's go look through the glass at the carousel. And actually, I just noticed that it was all lit up. So let's check it out. So we're here in front of the very, very, very famous, to me, of course, I don't know how much other people, but this is actually the Holyoke Carousel from the Mountain Park property. And we're actually going to get a chance to ride on it. So join us, shall you? So surprisingly, I didn't even know this existed. A good friend of mine, Jay, created this. He was an employee and actually worked in the carousel at the old Mountain Park. Hello, Jay. I know you're still here, still around. I didn't know he had actually created all these pictures of the old Mountain Park. I do remember a lot of these pictures. The fun house, everything. Here's actually my boss. at Mountain Park. You know, Dinosaur Den, the cars, the satellite. Wow. The walk-in space, which later became Dinosaur Den.
A lot of history there, huh?
There's the old Mountain Park flyer. There's some of the rides actually that worked. The golf course, the bumper cars, the flyers. Wow. Oh. My dad actually worked there too. He worked the Dinosaur Den. I don't know if your Dinosaur Den picture actually is here. I don't see it. And Mountain Park used to be at one time the how can I put this? The Mountain Park was a trolley stop on the Holyoke line, so the trolleys would go up there. The trolleys would actually go up there and bring guests up to the Mountain Park when it first started. So the Mountain Park was around from 1897 to 1987. I worked there in '87 when it was closing. So let's go ride. So I'm actually so blessed to be able to ride such a legendary, historic carousel. And I actually choose one of the great horses that are very antique. These are all hand carved, and they're beautifully kept up and taken care of. So I'm just so blessed. And if you're here in Holyoke, be sure to come up and get a ride on the carousel here. Carousels are they're not around much anymore like they used to in other locations. You know, there's not very many hand carved carousels like this around anymore. So if you're here in the area, please come up and take a ride on this beautiful carousel from Holyoke at the Holyoke Heritage State Park. Come enjoy it. On behalf of Mike and myself and the rest of NewEngland.org, be sure to like, subscribe, please comment, and share these videos with others so that others can enjoy these great videos that we put together. And our online webcam, be sure to check those out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on our next great adventure here at NewEngland.org. So long from Holyoke, Massachusetts. I remember hearing this all the time. I remember this going on all the time. Does the Lowlancer still work? Pardon? Yeah. Cool.
So Steve, how is it? You having fun?
Oh, you're darn right.
Ow, ow on my butt.
I'm surprised they didn't bring the ring toss from the park. The ring toss, the ring.
So Steve, when was the last time you rode this?
Ring game.
Steve, how many years ago since you rode this?
Well, 1987 was the last time it worked at Mountain Park.
Yeah.
And then from them, it came here.
Bet it brought back a lot of memories.
It does. It's bringing back memories as we speak. Especially to talk with other fellow employees that work there.
Yep. Whoa.
And it's still beautifully working today.
You getting dizzy yet?
No. You never get dizzy when you're on a carousel.
So anything else you want to say to our viewers?
No, just please like, subscribe, and hit the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber. And you'll see more great videos like this. And like I said, we go all over New England, just like our name says. We go all over New England and do really great things like this and bring the very best of the tourist industry to you. Any place you go where there's a tourist attraction, we'll be sure to bring it to you in video. So this is one of our places, one of my places I've been wanting to take for New England. So here we are. So I want to thank everybody for watching. We'll see you next time on our next episode of TouringNewEngland.org from Holyoke, Massachusetts on the Holyoke Carousel. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.